So we started to work with Fruition a few years ago, and to try to redefine the way we were irrigating our vineyards. And the biggest impact I've seen is on the fruit, the quality of the fruit. So we are, thanks to Fruition, we are able to irrigate the right amount of water at the right time. So we have precise window where we want to be in a stress zone that we can track very precisely with Fruition. So the direct impact of that quality of tracking and monitoring is the fruit quality directly. So we have much more smaller berries, better concentration in the berries, better tannins quality. So that affects, of course, the winemaking. So we have more concentrated wines, more powerful wines with less necessity of bleeding or do other techniques like that. I would say it's very easy to use. Like, people should not be afraid about having it. It's very user-friendly, and they're always there to support you if you have any question or any difficulties.
The purpose of this technology is to measure how thirsty the plant feels. And how do we achieve that? We simply consider that the plant is a bunch of pipes articulated together within which water is flowing. Essentially, what we are doing is using the plant as a sensor to reflect the terroir effect. That means how together the climate, the varietal and its leaf area, and the soil properties combined with the rootstock are affecting the overall vine water use. As water flows and moves inside the plant, it can carry with it some heat, provided it's applied at the right section. As you can see here, inside the sensor, we have a heating sleeve with two thermocouples that measure the temperature before and after heat is being applied. Therefore, if I install the sensor alongside the pipe, that is the stem section in that case, I can precisely control how much heat is being applied and measuring the temperature before and after heat was applied. In analyzing the temperature difference, we can then precisely calculate how much water was necessary to move that amount of heat throughout the plant. Now that we know how much water is being used by the plant, we can calculate if the plant is thirsty or not. According to the properties of the soil, according to the varietal, and according to the climatic demand, a plant that uses less or more water is the plant that experiences more or less water deficit. Then, once you know that water use driving water deficit is a key driver of fruit quality, you understand why winemakers are interested in tracking the level of water deficit in a daily basis, and in that case even in an hourly basis, to precisely monitor what's going to happen as far as the fruit composition goes.
So this white box is the data logger. The data logger is powered by a battery and a solar panel, and with this cable it is connected to the sensors. The data logger manages the sensor, it manages the heat that is applied to the sensors, and it gets the signal back from the sensor with the measurement. All that information is gathered into this data logger, and with this radio and the antenna at the top, it is sent back to the winery. In the winery, we have a gateway connected to the internet. The information is sent to a central server, and that information, that data is computed, and all the information about the vineyard physiology is shown to the winemaker on our website.